You've probably driven past it a dozen times before. It's a small wooden cabin located in the Viramendi Plaza, less than a mile away from downtown San Marcos. But what do you really know about this quaint little cabin?
Dr. Merriman built it for his wife and family. His wife Jeanette had said she would not come to Texas to live until he built her a house. Well, she thought it was going to be a house Connecticut style, so I'm sure when she arrived here she was a little surprised.
This past Friday, the Merriman cabin also hosted the craft of spinning. Jill Harrison reminds us of the power of creativity and how even in today's busy world, we should take time to create with our own hands, the way the Merriman family did.
Working with your hands expands your world. That's how you touch people. And if you do that, you stay a lot more grounded. Creating never goes out of style.
The Merriman cabin is open to the public the first weekend of every month, on Fridays and Saturdays, from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. For Bobcat Update, I'm Cassandra Alvarado.
Yeah, we're breaking records. We're gonna put 35,000 on the dean's list. Oh yeah, 35,000. We're gonna have to put up a new wall because we're making A's today. Woo!
Is that the one that's like for the bubble guy is the icon of Texas State. He is Texas State.
I am Joseph Lasoya, also known as the Bubble Guy, and I hang out with my buddy here, Walter Pinata. And I blow bubbles at Texas State.
People enjoy seeing them. I know it always brings me a smile when I'm walking by to my classes. It's just positive.
I did. It started off as just like a fun group I wanted to do, but I realized it had a really big impact on people. And I started fall 15, and I went all out for finals week. I was out every day, and I was out for like 4 hours. And afterwards, I think 5 people thanked me at 5 different times using the same phrase, which was, "You saved my life," which I thought was like insane. I was like, whoa, like, hey, how did all 5 of y'all think of the same like compliment and did like, wow, like you felt like my bubbles had that much of an impact where I saved your life? And it wasn't like they all came from like a seminar where like, I don't know, they're like, well, you know, be more positive towards people and, you know, being positive saves lives. It was just that they all had this same idea of how I affected them, and it was, you saved my life. And I was like, wow, 5 people through that break between fall and spring thanked me in those exact words, and I was like, this is something big.
And I was like, okay, I want to see who this guy is. Does he have a club? Like, I'll totally join his club. And I found out he has Bubble Mondays, like where he blows bubbles. And he says motivational stuff. It's just like an icon for Texas State.
No, I've always been outgoing. When I was in the military, I went out a lot, and I would talk to everybody. In high school, yeah, I probably started in high school because I never really had like a group of friends. Like, my group of friends always changed every year depending on who I had classes with. So I just kind of talked to everyone in my high school, and I think that kind of just made me kind of a sociable person where I just was able to relate to all different types of people and had fun and enjoyed everyone's company.
At tailgate, football games, just around campus, like he's everywhere. And that makes my heart happy, so.
I think I'm pretty much a regular, down-to-earth kind of guy. I don't really like saying that I'm famous. I don't really bring it up unless, I don't know, I feel like it's useful to the conversation. But I'm pretty chill, laid-back guy.
And I can't help but smile, because, like, it's bubbles. How can you not smile?
Oh, man. I love to just enjoy a beverage and watch some Bob Ross and watch him paint. I never realized how amazing he is. Like, you know, I didn't do the positivity thing to, like, try to be anything like Bob Ross. But once I saw his show, I was like, there's so much stuff I could use that he says. Because he is, like, I don't know, he's like the originator of just being positive, and he just paints little happy trees. And, yeah, I just love watching his show, and just, he has nothing, and then it turns into something. And I don't know, kind of what I did here, I, like, had nothing. I came here with knowing about 3 people, and then, boom, it's a Bob Ross painting at the end of it. It's like, wow, where did the waterfall come from? It's always like the last 5 minutes, he's like wrapping up the picture. It looks cool. I'm like, yeah, this is a great picture. And then they'll be like, let's add a 2-story house. I'm like, how are you gonna do that, Bob? We got 5 minutes.
It says like get up those stairs because everyone hates going up Alcock stairs, especially in the morning, especially on a Monday morning. So that's something really cool that like he's doing just the money. Even though he graduated, like it's still really cool that he's doing this and for other colleges.
My inspiration comes from all the people that tell me that I inspire them and motivate them. Like when every time you tell me like thank you and like share what the Bubble Believers and what I do and what they do, what we all do, because Bubble Believers is it's a group that everyone's a part of. When y'all tell me what it does for you and how it helps you get through school and get through life and get through a tough time, that really motivates me. Because some days I'm just like, I just want to stay in bed. We all have that feeling where we don't want to do what we have to do that day. And if you could just stay in bed, why not? But it's like so many people get so much enjoyment, and I really do get enjoyment too from just making other people's day and helping them get through the struggle of college. And I just think it's so amazing that I can help be a part of so many people's college experience. And when people look back at college, they'll be like, yeah, the Bubble Believers. And it made college better.
It's convenient because it's close, but I visited other libraries and they don't have as much resources as here, so it's better here. There's more resources.
Honestly, it's a good place to study. Actually, it's an extraordinary place to study because you have 7 different floors.
I would say like the distinctions between the floors, how like if I'm with friends I can come here, but if I'm alone, like I prefer to go to the quiet room.
My favorite part of the library, I guess, has to be the windows that you get out. Like, if you're just tired of studying, just like look out, get distracted a bit, and then just come back to studying real quick. I usually just come with my friends just so I could study better because I can't study on my own.
Alright, so you can work in groups, you can study all you want. They're open until 3 a.m. and during finals week they're open 24 hours. Same with midterms. I'm pretty sure you guys already experienced that from your own. And you can always ask questions. There's helpers on each floor. It's a safe place. It's a safe environment. There's nice people here. A lot of people like to come study here. A lot of people like to come prank people here. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that go around. And I usually come here just to get some homework done, to print things out because it's free. You can print things. You can print off any assignment or any PowerPoints for any class, and it's like I said, it's kind of free.
Spice on your burgers?
Alright. I ordered pizza and they burned my pizza. They burnt it, yeah. I don't know. They burn it.
Because they're dirty as rats. They are.
Was it for you?
And where's the hairnet?
Get down!